Bear with me a second. I gotta set up Instagram because, Instagram is a total and complete pain in my ass. And I have to set it up special every freaking time I do this. I have to copy and paste the freaking information every time and set it up every time. Oh, what the hell? And it's telling me I have to fix it now. Paste. There we go. Go. Like that. There we go. Click that. Go. Click that. Now tell my phone to shut up. Okay. Now we're going to do this again. Okay. Namaste, witchlings. I sat over there where it belongs. Turn this on. Puppy boy is enjoying the fresh air coming in the office door. Trying to be organized here. It's a day. I'm exhausted. Don't know why. I just am. Probably still paying for Sunday. Mother's Day was awesome, don't get me wrong. But holy shiznizzles. Oh, I'm freaking wiped. Hey, look at that. That worked. Sweet. I have my stuff and we are good to go. Ha. So, shall we begin? All right. Closing that. All right. All right, we are good to go. Hello, everybody. You can hear me. Microphone is doing wonky shit, but we're okay. If Puppy boy has his nose in the door, so I can close it. Is you okay, puppy? Hi. I have one there, but no furry overlord. Okay. Drinking coffee. We are talking about self compassion today. Self compassion is such an important thing, I have learned. Believe me. I am not the best at it. I will be completely honest with you all. Which is why I want to just talk about it today. Because I have learned through experience that self compassion is important. So, today we are diving into the world of self compassion, a concept that very often gets misunderstood. More often than not, we are our own harshest critics. But, but, what if there was a way to treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we offer everybody else in our lives? That's where self compassion comes in. What is self compassion exactly? Self compassion simply means being kind and understanding towards ourselves when we inevitably suffer or fail or just feel inadequate. It is the opposite of self criticism. That, harsh inner voice that tells us you're not good enough. Self compassion is about acknowledging our struggles, accepting our imperfections, and offering ourselves that same support that we would give our friends or family members when they're in need. Now, why is self compassion so freaking important? We all experience challenges in life. Why is self compassion important in navigating these challenges? Well, numerous studies have shown the significant benefits of self compassion. Just a few here: improved mental health. Self compassion reduces feelings of depression, anxiety, and shame. By treating ourselves with kindness, we build emotional resilience and therefore cope better with life's difficulties. Doesn't that sound like, a good thing? We have stronger relationships. Self compassion allows us to be more compassionate towards others. When we're kind to ourselves, it is so much easier to extend that kindness to those around us. I can get behind that. Greater motivation. Contrary to popular belief, self compassion is a massively powerful motivator. It allows us to learn from our mistakes and approach challenges with a growth mindset, leading to increased motivation and achievement. A growth mindset. Instead of berating ourselves for making mistakes, we look at making a mistake as an opportunity to learn and grow. And finally, an enhanced well being. Self compassionate people are more likely to engage in healthy behaviors like exercise and eating healthier, leading to a better overall sense of well being. So, these are all really good reasons to be more self compassionate. So, self compassion really seems like a positive concept, but with all good things, there are definitely some misconceptions. Let's address some common myths. Here are some of the most common myths about self compassion. Number one, self compassion undermines motivation. Well, gee, didn't we just mention that it provides greater motivation? Hmm. In fact, self compassion is a more effective motivator than self criticism. When we treat ourselves with kindness, we are much more likely to take action and strive for improvement. Ask any kid who grew up in the 80s, honestly, and dealt with parents who ascribed to the tough love school of thought, as opposed to children who had parents who were more likely to be the gentle parenting type. Which which was more motivating? I know which I'm more likely to respond to. Myth number two: it means letting myself off the hook. Self compassion allows us to take responsibility for our actions while acknowledging our humanity and the possibility of mistakes. It empowers us to learn and grow. It does not let you off the hook. It simply says, okay, I made a mistake, I fucked up, move on. Number three, it's just feeling sorry for myself. Self pity involves dwelling on the negativity, while self compassion involves recognizing your struggle with a sense of perspective and kindness. It doesn't go, "Oh, woe is me. I'm never going to do anything better." It's simply, "Well, okay, this happened. I am not the only person in the world this has happened to, so let's continue." Next, myth number four: it's self indulgent. Self compassion is about long term well being. It doesn't mean giving in to every impulse, but taking care of ourselves in ways that nurture our growth. Myth number 5. It's the same as self-esteem. No, very much no. Self-esteem is normally based on external validation, while self-compassion is more about a stable internal sense of self-worth regardless of your circumstances. Myth number 6. It's selfish. This one I fall for. Self compassion allows us to be a source of strength for ourselves, ultimately enabling us to be more supportive and compassionate towards others. Um, Also, so many of us, especially women, we are taught from a young age that taking care of our needs and doing anything for ourselves is selfish because we are supposed to give to everyone around us and take care of everyone around us first. No, 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 no. That is bad. As I said in today's tarot reading, my daily draw earlier, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Self compassion means being compassionate and kind to yourself, taking care of your own needs first so that you have that well to dip from to take care of others. And finally, myth number 7, it will make me soft or weak. Seriously? Self compassion creates inner strength and resilience. It allows us to face challenges with greater courage and determination. Being kind to yourself is not going to make you weak. Kindness is never weak. For so many people, it takes so much more strength and courage to be kind than it does to be an asshole. Straight up. So, how do you integrate self compassion into your life? There are so many ways that you can do this. Some simple ways to do it. First off, mindfulness. This ties into last week's podcast. Mindfulness. Pay attention to your thoughts and your feelings without judgment. Notice when you're being self critical or harsh with yourself, and gently, emphasis on gently, gently remind yourself to be kind. I know that with me, I am horrible about calling myself names. Um, I honestly cannot think of a day in the last month where I have not called myself a dumbass at least once, or called myself stupid, or an idiot, uh, or worse. Yep, yeah, at least dumbass, at least once a day. Yep, and I need to stop because I'm not, but it's still there. It comes out so easily because I made a stupid mistake, a simple mistake. Such as, okay, I'm looking at my coffee warmer here. I forget to turn my coffee warmer on, so my coffee gets cold. Dumbass. You stupid idiot. You forgot to turn your coffee warmer on, so your coffee got cold. Well, you did it again. Or some minor inconvenience, and I am berating myself. What good does that do? Is it going to help me remember to not do it again? No. Um, would treating myself with a little more kindness probably make me feel a little better? Yes. Would I treat my children like that? No. Now that they're adults, I might. I would give them shit for it, but as a child, no, no. So, Sergeant, sorry, he's licking his paw again. Would I treat the puppy that way? No. Why do I treat myself this way? Common humanity is another practice. Remember that everyone makes mistakes and experiences challenges. You're not alone in this. Kindness. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend in need. Some self soothing techniques. Practice activities like meditation, breathing techniques, or spending some time in nature to promote calmness and self compassion. Take a forest bath. For those of you who don't know what a forest bath is, it's simply taking a walk out into the forest and just being. Don't take your phone because chances are it's not going to get any reception. Um, don't take your headphones or earbuds. Just take yourself and just go enjoy nature for a while. If you can't go take a forest bath, go to the beach and just soak up the sand and the surf for a while. Just enjoy nature. Um, my favorite breathing technique that I use when I am having a day. Um, there are many names for it. I tend to call it box breathing because that's what I learned it as. Some people call it four square breathing, and that is when you breathe in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4, and you repeat that. And that's box breathing. Another common one is 4-7-8. You breathe in for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Those are two very common breathing techniques that we use for anxiety issues, and they are wonderful. So meditation, we covered some last week. I will very likely do another podcast entirely devoted to meditation. And then self care. Self care is fabulous for self compassion. Prioritize activities that nourish your body, your mind, your spirit. So while I am Yoga Witch, if you are Christian, maybe your self care is going to church or um, praying to God or whatever. Um, maybe your self care is writing in your journal for a while or um, taking a hot bath. Some other self care, make sure you take your meds. I have taken my morning meds, the rest are my night meds. um, Make sure you hydrate properly. These are all self care things that are very important. Many of us, when we hear the term self care, you know, women say, "Oh, I'm doing a self care day." So, they take a bath, a bubble bath, they do a mani, a pedi, they do a facial, and, they do a spa day. That is a wonderful, wonderful kind of self care, doing the pampering. But there's other types of self care, such as, oh, there it is, shadow work. For those of you who don't know what shadow work is, um, the shadow, it comes from Freud, and Freud coined the term the shadow self to describe aspects of the personality that basically we shove into the shadows. Um, any aspect of your personality that you decide is unpalatable. Your anger, your sadness, your quirks that are not necessarily socially acceptable, such as I have an annoying laugh sometimes. So, in certain company, I will do anything and everything I can to not let myself laugh hard enough for that laugh to come out. Um, or I can, because I am on the spectrum, I can be kind of weird. So those are shadow aspects of myself. Hence why I have the shadow book. Um, Doing shadow work is a form of self care. So it's not all the spa days and light and fluffy self care. There is the dark, dirty, grungy self care that we need to do as well. So, and something else. If you follow my daily draws, then you will be well familiar with what I'm about to show you. Um, Actually, first, well, yeah, we'll do these. I picked these up on Amazon. This is the Self Compassion deck. Here's the box. And I read one of these every day with my daily draw. And they are one act every day that you can do as an act of self compassion. Um, the one that will be for tomorrow is me first. And it says, put down this card and do something kind for yourself. Okay, I like that one. I have one that I keep out at all times because it is the self compassion meditation mantra. And it says, may I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I be loved. I love that. If you are interested in learning more and working more on self compassion, oh, why did I not think to hunt this down earlier? Because, brain doesn't always brain properly. That would be why. Okay, no puppy to run over. There is a self compassion workbook written by Doctors Kristen Neff and Christopher Germer, I believe is his name. I have it. I'm looking for it. Um, Kristen Neff is actually um, where I got most of the information for today's podcast. I'll be honest, I straight up lifted 90% of today's script straight from her website, self-compassion.org. There is an assessment you can take that will tell you just how self-compassionate you are. I am going to go absolutely insane. There it is. Ha! I knew I had it. Self-compassion. There's the book. Where's the That's the courage to be yourself. I thought I had thought there was a workbook that went with it. I'm pretty sure there is. But yes, because this is just Kristen. This is not the workbook. Wait, I have two copies. There it is. See, somehow I acquired two copies of the book and the workbook. Mindful Self Compassion Workbook, a proven way to accept yourself, build inner strength, and strive and thrive by Kristen F. PhD and Christopher Germer, also a PhD. Um, I have been trying to work my way through it for a while. A while. I'd say at least a year, if not a year and a half. And you can see I've been working my way through the book. It has exercises in the book to work through. Um, so I very much recommend these. I love this. Oh, hey, that one just caught my eye. Where did it go? Ah, spiritually. So this is page 63 of the workbook. And spiritually, commit to your values. What do you do to care for yourself spiritually? Do you pray? Do you walk in the woods? Do you help others? These are just suggestions of things that you might do. Is there anything else you'd like to remember to do to help nurture your spiritual side? And, it helps you develop self compassion. I need to start working through this again. So, you know what? It's going to stay out. So, self compassion, honestly, is a journey. It is not a destination. No one is, perfectly compassionate towards themselves. No one is, the most compassionate person in the world towards everyone around them. Mm, Sorry, I'm incredibly thirsty and talking dries my mouth out. By incorporating these practices into your life, you can cultivate a sense of self acceptance, inner strength, and a greater well being. And you can also, you can cultivate a greater kindness towards yourself and everybody else. So please try to be kind to yourselves. Because I firmly believe the kinder we are to ourselves, the kinder we will be to everyone else around us. And I really think that that is one of the reasons that everyone in this world right now is so cruel and heartless to everyone else, because we treat ourselves so horribly, and that just spills over to everybody else. It's sad, and we're encouraged to be that way. And why? Why do we encourage everyone to treat everyone else like shit? I mean, Christianity, the golden rule is do unto others as you would have done unto you. Correct? The Wiccan read, and ye harm none, do as ye will. Um, the very first yama, which the 8 limbs of yoga, the first of the limbs are the yamas. Their very first yama is ahimsa, non harming. So, pretty much every major religion, every major philosophy, their primary tenet is kindness, non harming. Why then, if so many people claim to follow these faiths or these philosophies and take them to heart, why are we like this? And why, in the end, do we treat ourselves so horribly? Just my thoughts. And that, my friends, are my thoughts on self compassion. It is Thursday night. Tomorrow's Friday. Yoga Nidra Asana or guided meditation. Still haven't decided which yet. We'll get there. Got to get through tomorrow's daily draw first. So, be back here 1:30 Pacific time for that. I had to think why. Uh oh goodness. Tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be honoring two very amazing awesome people in my life as it will be their birthday. So tune in tomorrow. Um so I hope everyone comes back and has a wonderful afternoon with me tomorrow. Please spread love, spread joy, spread kindness, and have a fantabulous, wonderful, magical evening. I will see you guys tomorrow.